Hello everyone, and welcome to my 90-day Fiance official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of 90-day Fiance, before the 90 days are criticizing Tigerlily Taylor's fast choice to marry Adnan Abdel Fattah shortly after meeting him. The 41-year-old from Texas linked with Adnan, a 22-year-old model from Jordan, over social networking. Their online friendship evolved over 4 months before Tigerlily came to Jordan for their first meeting. Due to the limits imposed by Adnan's Muslim beliefs, they agreed to marry on her arrival. Tigerlily's acquaintances voiced worry at the rapidity of her marriage, particularly given her earlier experiences in a domineering relationship. Having regained her freedom following a divorce, they fear that rushing into marriage could compromise her financial stability. 90-day Fiance Adnan forced Tigerlily into marriage. The rush left the couple with little time to discuss their future intentions, exposing how little they knew about one another when they finally met. 90-day Fiance spoilers, religious influences on their commitment. Adnan's beliefs played a major influence in their choice to marry early. As a Muslim, he faced tight laws that prohibited their connections before marriage, including preventing physical contact. Tigerlily respected these norms and chose to marry rather than violate Adnan's convictions. However, it's disturbing that Adnan didn't completely disclose how his religion would affect their lives together, leading to issues about whether he wanted her to commit before she knew these restrictions. The couple's lack of communication extended beyond religious problems. They did not discuss crucial matters like finances, which raised suspicions given Tigerlily's luxurious lifestyle. In the US, she didn't take efforts to preserve her assets, leaving herself financially exposed. Additionally, they had not discussed their living plans post-marriage, with Adnan stating his unwillingness to leave Jordan. This lack of planning is troublesome for a marriage separated by distance, and Adnan's desire for a large family also came as a shock to Tigerlily. Adnan's highly rushed manner during the episode has led concern that he might have been pressing for marriage for personal gain. Viewers have commented that his excitement could originate from trying to secure financial stability or popularity from going on the show. Given Tigerlily's history, there are concerns that she could be falling back into a controlling relationship. However, it appears she took the decision to marry of her own will and must take responsibility for that choice. Ultimately, Adnan's impulsive temperament may have played a role in their rapid commitment, a feature that may have first attracted Tigerlily to him. Despite the skepticism, it seems that the pair has managed to stay together and be happy 1 year post-wedding. Michael Edasami is finally doing something his heart has always desired him to do now that he is rid of Angela's dominating grip. The Nigerian man met the Georgian native Angela on Facebook in 2017 and immediately began a long-distance relationship with her. It didn't take long for Angela to wish to marry him, but the route to their marriage isn't one that'll make anyone want to stay in a relationship. One of the characteristics of Michael's relationship with Angela is that the latter is continually restricting what he can and can't do. When Michael's K-1 visa to come to America was rejected, Angela determined that the best option to get him to come to the USA is through a spousal visa. However, the age-old saying that every present comes with strings more than described Angela's treatment of Mitchell. 90-day Fiance's Michael Alsami escapes Angela Deem's control to find work and start anew. Since Michael was going to be coming to the States through her help, she sought to manage his contacts and individuals he can meet by urging him not to work. This, of course, rendered Michael 100% dependent on her. This controlling apparently didn't stop in America, with a friend of Michael's stating that Angela would use Michael's money from 90-day Fiance to buy herself a property and obtain procedures she didn't need. She tried her best to cut Michael off from the online world, worry he may find someone else and abandon her. While Michael eventually left her long after arriving in the States, it seems not to be from meeting anybody new than merely wishing to be free from her influence. Before Michael's left, he had to bear with Angela's persistent dissatisfaction about his Instagram account and his dreams of being a to his Nigerian relatives. He's so far managed to expand his Instagram account to over 172 followers since his debut in May 2024. You might say that the young kid is doing fine for himself, as he's already managed to obtain a manager, Carnell Jones, based out of Texas, and is currently an ambassador for Fashion Nova. Hollywood, Andrei Castrovet from 90 Day Fiance and 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After didn't seem too startled by the new drama going down in the relationship between Angela Deem and Michael Ilsanmi. There seems to be a pattern here. I've seen this before, he had told her previously. As we all know, Michael and Angela were together for years, but only recently was Michael able to make it to the United States. However, when he arrived here, things seemed to go from bad to worse for the couple. There was a lot of rumors going around saying that Angela kept him locked in the house and didn't let him outside. That, coupled with Angela's constant accusations of Michael attempting to cheat on her, we have yet to see any proof of this beyond his own admission about an incident that happened back in his home country of Nigeria. Certainly didn't make things look good between them. Andrei Castrovet from 90 Day Fiance warned Angela Deem about Michael before. It was evident that a lot of people took Michael's side in the divorce, but even so, there are two sides to every tale. Three really: his side, her side, and the truth. While the spectators may have been astonished and disappointed by what happened, Andrei didn't seem to bat an eye. He and his wife, Elizabeth Pothast Castrovet, also sort of supported Angela, stating that while she may express herself by yelling, but she is a good person deep down and deserves to have someone that wants to spend the rest of their lives with her. One does question what exactly Andrei saw in Michael that clued him in. He said he had previously informed Angela, "He will not stay with you." Andrei didn't really explain on what made him assume that Michael wouldn't stay with Angela beyond recognizing a trend in his conduct. He ought to know, after all, he was a policeman once upon a time. To hear Andrei and Elizabeth describe it, it looks like Angela was truly in hopes that the relationship would work out and that she and Michael would actually achieve their happily ever after. However, as things stand right now, it doesn't really look like that is going to happen for the long-time marriage. It looks like they are headed down the road to divorce. We know Angela genuinely didn't want that, so much so that she went to horrific measures to keep Michael with her, but Michael always wanted to be let free, and sometimes that is what you have to do. Looks like Angela found that out the hard way. As for Andrea and Elizabeth, their personal relationship seems to be going very well. They talked about their children and how they missed them because they had to leave them with family in order to be able to do the interview. They also added that as far as internet comments, they tend not to read a good percentage of what is said. Perhaps Angela and Michael would have profited from that. Thanks for watching, everyone. What do you think will happen next? We love hearing from you.